Is Sanatan Dharma easy or difficult to understand? This question is as profound as it is beautiful. Sanatan Dharma means the eternal path, without beginning and without end. Understanding it depends on the perspective from which you approach it. Let us embark on a journey to explore and internalize Sanatan Dharma in our everyday lives. Sanatan Dharma is extremely simple to grasp because, well, it is experiential. It's not limited to scriptures, but deeply tied to life's experiences, harmony with nature, and the search for the soul. It is inherently flexible, not restricted to one path, but welcoming devotion, knowledge, action, and yoga. Universal values like truth, non-violence, compassion, and tolerance are naturally accessible across time and cultures. But now comes the question, why is Sanatan sometimes difficult to understand? Let us examine. Depth and diversity, Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas, Smritis, philosophies, each with nuanced grammar and style. There is no singular philosophical structure across texts. They evolved over centuries through oral tradition and later written in Sanskrit, giving rise to differences in interpretation across translations and versions. Symbolism and myth, Shiva, Vishnu, Devi, Yajna, rebirth, carry both metaphorical and historical meanings. Understanding them requires perceptive vision and, more importantly, depth in Sanskrit, not just some superficial translation. A timeless view, Sanatan speaks of truths beyond time. Great aphorisms like Aham Brahmasmi and Tat Tvamasi demand inner awakening, not mere intellectual understanding. As Acharya Prashant says, Sanatan Dharma is the turning of the mind toward the soul. This journey is not easy, but it is meaningful. So what should one do today? What relevance do these insights hold in the modern age? In simpler terms, to understand Sanatan Dharma, one must balance faith with discernment, study of scriptures with meditative practice, and curiosity in questioning with humility and seeking answers. Now let's explore 4 foundational paths in Sanatan Dharma, the paths to liberation and union with the Supreme. These paths are suited to each individual based on nature, disposition, and spiritual maturity. Karma Yoga, the path of action. The principle here is, you have the right to perform your duties, not to the fruits thereof, as said in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 47. The essence of Karma Yoga is selfless action without attachment to results. The goal is purification of mind and eventually, self-realization. A great example is Arjuna, who followed Dharma even in the battlefield. Jnana Yoga, or the path of knowledge, is, well, all about realizing the unity between the soul and Brahman. The ancient Mahavakyas, like Aham Brahmasmi, meaning I am Brahman, and Tat Tvam Asi, or thou art that, really capture its spirit. The essence of this path lies in discernment, dispassion, introspection, and a deep study of sacred texts. The goal here is to pierce through the illusion of Maya and, realize the true self. Think of pioneers like Yajnavalkya and Shankaracharya. They were true masters of Vedantic wisdom. Bhakti Yoga, which is the path of devotion, centers on the principle, abandon all dharmas and surrender unto me alone, as the Gita says in chapter 18, verse 66. Its very essence is love, faith, and complete surrender to God. The ultimate goal is to merge the soul at the feet of the divine. Just look at Meera, Tulsidas, and Hanuman. Each of them realized God through their unwavering devotion. Rāja Yoga, also known as the path of discipline or Ashtanga Yoga, is guided by the principle, yoga is the cessation of mind fluctuations, as stated in the Patanjali Yoga Sutras. The core of this path includes yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. The goal really is to purify the mind and ultimately reach samadhi. Great masters like Patanjali and Paramahansa Yogananda truly embodied meditation and discipline on this path. These paths may appear distinct, but ultimately aim at one goal: union of soul with the Supreme. So, let us understand their synergy. Karma Yoga purifies the mind, making it fit for Jnana Yoga. Jnana Yoga dissolves ego, paving way for Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga softens and concentrates the heart, enhancing Raja Yoga. And well, Raja Yoga stabilizes the inner being, deepening both knowledge and devotion. Just like, to light a lamp, we need oil, which is Bhakti, a wick, representing Karma fire, which stands for Jnana and protection from wind, that is Raja Yoga. Choosing a path really depends on your disposition. If you're action-oriented, begin with Karma Yoga. If you're intellect-led, start with Jnana Yoga. Heart-driven, Bhakti Yoga may resonate deeply, and if you're disciplined and inward, Raja Yoga could be your doorway. The Bhagavad Gita presents an integrated perspective, where Jnana, Karma, and Bhakti are all essential. As it is said in the Bhagavatam, there is no other way. Imagine, if you will, Karma Yoga as the flowing river of selfless action, Jnana Yoga as the guiding current of insight, Bhakti Yoga as the depth of emotional devotion, Raja Yoga as the tranquil bottom of meditative absorption. All these ultimately merge into the vast ocean of Brahman. Let's discover how to practice the four paths, Karma, Jnana, Bhakti, and Raja Yoga, in everyday life. This is for anyone who doesn't just want to understand the four paths, but live them. Karma Yoga. Treat every act as worship. Perform duties with dedication and surrender. Serve others without expectations. Whether helping a colleague or volunteering, work mindfully. Focus deeply on one task. Practice honesty and integrity. Dharma in action. So Jnana Yoga is really about practicing reflection and discrimination in our daily lives. You could spend about 10 to 15 minutes each day studying scriptures, and then ask yourself questions like, who am I? And just sit in silence to reflect. Try to use discernment, choosing what's actually true instead of just what's popular. Especially in this age of social media, it's important to, seek substance over all the noise out there. Bhakti Yoga, on the other hand, is about cultivating love and gratitude. You might want to begin or end your day with a prayer or by chanting a mantra. Make an emotional connection with your chosen deity, whether it's Krishna, Shiva, Durga, or anyone you deeply revere. Also, practicing gratitude can be simple, like writing down 3 things you're thankful for every night. And don't forget, listening to or singing devotional music can really help calm the heart and senses. Raja Yoga, at its core, is about disciplining both the body and the mind. Start your morning with yoga, maybe Surya Namaskar or some basic asanas like Tadasana and Vajrasana. Make daily breathwork a habit, such as Anulom Vilom and Brahmari. Before going to bed, take a few moments to meditate and just observe your thoughts, without clinging to them. And of course, try to control the senses. Find balance in eating, speaking, and behavior. You can actually bring all 4 yogas into a single day. In the morning, begin with yoga and a little bit of prayer. By noon, focus on your actions with mindful karma. In the evening, dedicate some time to study and reflection. And at night, practice gratitude and meditation. Just like 4 streams nourishing a single river, these 4 paths of Sanatan really do balance our life. Thanks for watching the video till the end. We'll see you in our next video. Till then, like, share, and do subscribe to our channel.